Community Financial Partner is going to bring to you today. It's a new product. You may want to know, what is this about? What is this product? Is it going to benefit me? Am I going to be able to take advantage of this? Who can I tell? Who should I tell? Well, we're going to answer all your questions. And before we jump into it, of course, we have to give thanks and praises because we are alive. We are in the land of the living. And so I'm going to call on the branch manager of the St. Paul branch, Ms. Casmin John, to give thanks and also to welcome you.
Good morning, everyone. Let's recite the credit union's prayer. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is despair, hope. And where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen. Good morning everyone. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you all to this launch of our exciting new product, the Momentum Loan. I am Ms. Casmin John, the branch manager for St. Paul's NCCU St. Paul branch. Today marks yet another milestone for NCCU, and we are thrilled to share this moment with you. At NCCU, innovation and excellence are at the core of everything that we do. Our dedicated team has worked tirelessly to develop a product that we believe will continue redefining lending. The Momentum Loan represents the commitment to continued member support and satisfaction. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our team, our incredible team, whose hard work and dedication have made this launch possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. John. Thank you very much. So, of course, Momentum Loan, you would have seen it on my shirt and you would have seen it at the back of me. But Momentum Loan, this is what we are launching today. But what about momentum? Why momentum? How momentum? What is momentum? We know the definition of momentum, the English definition, but what does momentum mean to NCCU and what does it mean to the membership of NCCU? This is what we're going to tell you today. Where did we come up with this? Why that name? What does it entail? These are the questions that we're going to answer this morning. And before I call on the CEO, Mr. Cliff Charles, to tell you about the tiered advantage, which is part of the momentum excitement, you would recall, and if you don't, that means you need to follow us on social media. Yes, I'm putting a shameless plug in there. You would recall that NCCU recently launched a series called NCCU Tries. And we've been saying throughout this series that the purpose of the series is to find out what it is our members do, what their hustle is, what their jobs are, because we don't want to know that you come into the institution for a loan and the loans officer doesn't understand why you need a particular product that may be costing quite a bit of money, but it's just a small gadget. And we're like, why are you spending all this money on this? It's maybe not feasible, it's maybe not. But that might be what you need to just propel your business forward. So this is what NCCU Tries was about, and it was all tied in to find out what do our members need, what do our members want, what is it that they need for them to move forward and to give them. So we're changing the word from advance to momentum, and at that point I'm going to hand over the mic to Mr. Charles, the CEO, and he's going to tell you about the tiered advantage, which is a big part of the momentum loan.
Thank you very much. Pleasant good morning to everyone who's present here. I must acknowledge the media for being here with us this morning. On a Saturday, it's not easy to join us, and I'm happy that your presence are felt, and NCCU will be heard all across the Caribbean, not just in Dominica. Again, I'm very excited to be standing here with you because it's an honor, because we are officially launching what Ms. Maroney said, the Momentum Loan. And I must say it's a loan which is here to empower your financial needs. And at the NCCU, the Momentum Loan is not just a loan. We didn't just come up with this loan. It is a financial empowerment, right? It is a loan where we believe that it is necessary for our members where it acknowledges the different stages of their lives. Because our members have different goals, our members have different ambitions, and the members have spoken to us. And we have gotten information from the members through surveys, talking to our members of staff. We did some member engagement. So we had an idea as to what you wanted, and we believe that it is time that we create a loan that is necessary and ideal for your goals and your ambitions. For example, if you're moving into a new home, you're moving into a new rental apartment, if you are even celebrating your anniversary, you're getting married, you're expecting a newborn baby, or if you're going into changing jobs. So this loan has been created just for you. And Ms. Maroney said it well, the tiered advantage, and that's what I really want to speak to you about, the tiered advantage. Because with this new product, there are a number of tiered advantages that is catered just for our members. For example, the preferential interest rates. If you show your loyalty to the institution, and one of the things that came out from our survey, we understand that our loyal members, they want more from us, and we want to keep you, because you're very important and critical to our success. So there's a preferential interest rates based on your loyalty, your credit worthiness, and your relationship with the institution. Also access to higher loan amounts because of your long-standing loyalty to the institution. And the flexible repayment terms to suit your different income level, to suit your different expenses. And what's good for this loan product is a grace period from 1 to 3 months based on your financial situation. Also, we look at top up for option for an added convenience. And I believe this is critical because sometimes you don't want to come to the institution, so you can get a top up added to that loan without going through the entire process. So I think this momentum loan, this model is really a core for corporate principle. And it's not one size fits all. I think this loan was created to meet our members where they are. And it's what we say, we go and we find our members and we meet you where you are. So we create this loan product because we know that it is important that we have a service, we have a product that will fit your needs. And this is why Momentum was built. As I said, it was not done in a vacuum. We spoke to our members, we have been doing surveys, we have been speaking to the members, our staff discussion. And we listened to you and we heard about what you want and what you need coming from this loan product. So let me just remind you that this loan product is not just any ordinary loan. Mr. Paul will tell us a number of things about this loan product, but I want you to focus on the advantage that is there for you, the members. And we are focusing on the loyal members. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but we have something big that we want to bring out to our loyal members. Because again, as I reiterate, we need you. You are the reason why we are here. You are the reason why we are doing so well. So we cannot forget you. So we have catered this loan product for you. And one of the things that I want you to understand, as you move up in life, we move together. And I call it, we grow together as a family. We are together as a family. And as we launch this loan product, we move here into what we call the tiered advantage store. So we move into the community of Maho, we move into Kulibistri, Collioure, Portsmouth, and then we end at Penville. Pebush, okay. Yes, Pebush. So we end at Pebush, and I just want to call members along the way. When you hear us coming through, that you come out and you listen to us, because we have a lot to speak to you about. We have a number of loan products that we have catered just for you. So we are not just telling you about the momentum, we're talking about the vroom, we're talking about your mortgage, we're talking about the special education. And remember people, it's back to school and we have something special for you. The education loan, the back to school loan, and you'll see promotions start from Monday, because we want to let you know that NCCU is here for you. And no matter what you have with regards to your expenses to send your daughter or your son to school, you come to your number one financial institution. So I just want to thank the media for being here today. I want to thank our members for listening. And I just want to thank you, and may God bless the NCCU and bless everyone who's here and everyone else. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. Okay, so Mr. Charles just did the tip of the iceberg on what momentum is about. But if you look behind me, you will see, well, I'm on my shirt as well, but you will see your phase, your pace, our support. And this is what the NCCU is pledging, because every member is at a different phase in their life. They're at a different, you move at a different pace, but you need support. Sometimes all you need is a little financial support, and this is where your NCCU is stepping in as your community financial partner with the Momentum Loan, moving you through those different stages in life. So without further ado, I'm going to call the gentleman who holds every loan of NCCU in his hand, in his mind, in his heart.
Yes.
Who is the Paul? He's going to come and talk about Momentum in its entirety, what it is. So let us welcome Mr. Albert Paul, the manager of NCCU.
Thank you. Well, I'll start by saying that the NCCU has always had a history of working with members and giving members more than they expect. We decided that you needed a mortgage, so we're going to give you a mortgage, but we didn't stop there. We said that we want you to enjoy the same level of life that you had before you had the mortgage, when you have the mortgage. So if, for instance, this weekend you want to go up to Matutu's Park to have breakfast, I don't know, Asa might be there. We want you to be able to do that even if you have a mortgage. So that's the NCCU. We gave you a vehicle loan. We didn't want to just give you a vehicle loan. We wanted to hear the vehicle, so we gave you room.
Yes.
We wanted you to have monies in your pocket right away, so we gave you to get it now. And now we have the Momentum Loan, your phase. All of us are at a different phase in our lives. Well, for me, I have my beard and my tight shirt, so I'm in vacation mood. So that is my phase now. I got the support of HR. I was told that it was approved, so I'm officially on vacation. But I'm here to tell you about the Momentum Loan. What is the Momentum Loan? The Momentum Loan, as I said, is something that reaches the members beyond where they are. All of us, I like to describe it as you have an ice cream, but you want something more. You want a wafer cone. You want a little sprinkles on it, a little syrup to make the ice cream a little nicer. So when you're licking in style. Don't quote me on that. So that's what the Momentum Loan is. It's something extra for our members, and not just for any members, because we already targeted our mortgage holders. We already targeted persons that are doing education loans. So we want the common, everyday, ordinary members of the loyalty institution to get something. That's what the Momentum Loan is about. And the Momentum Loan has something special that is offered nowhere else. I've scanned around the world. Actually, I've traveled all over the world at the expense of the NCCU to look for it, and there's nowhere I found it. We have the EFC. What is the EFC? The emergency fund component. So after you've got the loan, you realize, you know what, I took a $10,000, $15,000, but I want a little bit more, but I have to go through the whole process of doing a loan again and fill it out. No, you walk in, you say, I want my EFC, you sign a form, and bam, you get your EFC. And we have the tiered rates. Mr. Charles spoke about it. Our rates start at 8%, they go up to 12%. So you have variable rates. So we work with you, whatever the phase is, whatever your pace is, we work with you, it's all support. So that's the Momentum Loan. The Momentum Loan is geared to cover several things. You have a small business, you want to revamp the business. So sometimes you want to put a little extra counter in the business to sell something else that you have not sold before. Come in, you get the Momentum Loan up to $20,000, and we can help you to revamp the business. So whatever it is that you want to do at that point in your life, come into the NCCU, and that's what we're going to do for you. And we have several branches around the island. Of course, we have branches in Roseau, the main branch. Well, not the main branch, the Roseau branch. Yes, because all our members are mean. Doesn't matter where you are. So we have a branch in Roseau, we have a branch right here in Maho. Yes, one of my favorite places. Yes, and the manager, Miss John, spoke to you about it. So when I'm passing through Maho, I'm going to pull, but that's a different story. But anyway, we have in Maho, we have Vekas, we have our Southeast branches, and then we have our branches in St. David's and Point Michel. How could I forget Point Michel? Yes, I apologize. I did not see Doc on my left-hand side. Yes, so wherever you are, the momentum is going to reach you, and the NCCU is going to continue working with our members because we want to give our members more. So we encourage you to come. There's a lot I could say, but our time is very limited. But I just want you to know one thing about Momentum Loan that is available to all our members. All our members are eligible. Come speak to an officer, and the officer is going to work with you. And as I said, it's your phase. your pace, and our support. So come into the NCCU, and we love our members, and we're going to continue developing products and services that are going to reach all of our members, no matter where you are. And we have something coming up special in September. We've revamped a certain loan that is coming up in September. You know, school business, but our marketing officer is going to put out some material on that. So NCCU is constantly working. Imagine I get calls on sometimes on Sunday. I have to put him on blast for that. Sunday and after church. I know CEO comes from church, he would call me and say, well, no, let's do something. So that's how we are. We're constantly working for our members. So we encourage our members to use our services, use our products, and we're going to continue doing our best for you. So thank you again. And Momentum has officially launched. Coming on Monday. Well, we wish you could do it today, but from Monday, come in with your phase, your pace, and we're going to give you our momentum with our support. Alright, thanks again. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Paul. You know why you forgot Point Michelle? Point Michelle is not, last Saturday is not the last Saturday alone. That's my job to talk about the location. Because that's what I do every day. Yes, so it's not alone. That's why you forgot. So just to recap, just in case you're wondering where you can access the Momentum loan, let me do what I do now, Mr. Paul. La Salette in Point Michelle, Roseau, St. Paul's in Maho, we have Vekas, Penville, Thibault, Paybush, Castle Bruce, St. David's, which is in River Zurich, for those who don't know it that way, La Plaine, Grand Fort. So you can access that, any of those locations of the NCCU across the island. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Momentum. This is Momentum. This will continue to be Momentum. And for those who want to get more information, the Momentum page will be live on the website very soon, so you can look out for that before we leave to go on the Tiered Advantage Tour. So for those who are wondering, what is the Tiered Advantage Tour? This is what the Tiered Advantage Tour is. We're talking Momentum, we're talking Vroom, and of course everything else that we offer. But because these two loans offer tiered rates, we are on a Tiered Advantage Tour. You know, NCCU, we had to do it special. We couldn't just say it's a motorcade. We're gonna call it a motorcade. It's not a show, but we're on a Tiered Advantage Tour. And what you will notice is that we will be joined by a supplier of vehicles. Because I'm not going to tell you, because I want you to come out on the road to look. So I'm not going to tell you who. But one of our vehicle suppliers will be joining us on the road. So that says that NCCU is part of the community, and the corporate community loves NCCU, and we love the corporate community right back because we love all our members. So look out for us on the road, as Mr. Charles said. There's a little saying that once you see us in the polo shirts or you see us in t-shirts, we outside. Well, we're outside today. We're outside. So we're leaving Maho. We're going up to Coolibistry, we're stopping in Coolibistry, we're stopping in Collingwood, we're stopping in Portsmouth, and then we're making our way to Paybush. Yes, I will Paybush. Right, and that's where the vibes, the end of the vibes is going to happen at Paybush. So if you're along the route of the West Coast, or you are in the area of Paybush, Pendleside, come on down and come support your NCCU as we support you. Right here, our support is here for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we have any, I've seen that we may have a question, so of course we're going to take a question.
How will members benefit from this talk, the stocks? Are there some goodies to get?
I figured that question was coming. Yes, there are goodies, but you have to interact with me and with us. It's not just, I'm going to just drop things. We want to have conversations, because all this is how we will find out more from the membership, because of course this is not where this ends. Momentum is not the last product that we're going to bring out to our members. It's not the last thing that we're going to do to cater to our members. The research continues, the conversations have to continue. So these are the conversations that we look for. So look for us on the road, have a conversation with us. It's like our snack chat. You come, you talk to us, you have a conversation, you get a snack, you get a food, you get a something, you get a, you know, but you have to talk to us. We want to talk to you, so please, look out for us on the tour. We have another question.
Momentum, is it a permanent thing, or you just live it for a certain period?
Well, I have this thing I normally say when I come on radio. I tend to say things that usually are supposed to be a special with NCCU never stay as a special, and usually stay as permanent. So most times you will find with the NCCU something that's a promotion tends to stay. But what I always advise is, don't sit and say it's going to be permanent. take it as like it's a promotion and jump on the train now. So that is the best that I can say for that question. Any other questions? No? We're good? Alright, so guys, Momentum is available Monday. Please come into any of the locations of the NCCU, have a conversation, ask a question, organize yourself to get the support from your NCCU. There's another question.
I know you said Momentum is available on Monday. And what do you have to bring? I mean, to get whatever loan that you guys are offering.
So, yes, so Momentum, there, we did not touch on that because there is no stark difference in what the requirements are for a Momentum loan. So if you know what a loan requirement entails in terms of bringing in your salary slip, your recent salary slips, and I stress on recent. Employment letter, make sure your account is updated, please. So if your account is not updated, you also need to do that and ensure that you bring in your proof of address to update your account. And that will take into consideration, of course, the salary slip as well, the employment and everything. But there is no stark difference. Of course, additional documents may be required, again, because everybody is at a different phase. So additional documents may be required. So what may be asked for me may not be what you need to bring, but you need to have the conversation with the member of staff, with the loans officer, so they can understand what your phase is, so we can look at what pace you need to go at to get the support.
Amen.
I got an amen. Alright, so at this point we're going to have we want to say thank you, of course, and well, I could say that, but I'm going to call on the Vice President to do that, the Vice President of the Board of Directors, to do that. Mr. Roberts is going to close your house and say thank you to everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Board of Directors endorses this product, and we encourage our members to take full advantage, and we'd like to thank you. Remember, we are your community financial partner, and so we'd like to thank everyone who makes this possible. We start with our members and the members of staff at NCCU, particularly the marketing department and the loans department. And we'd like to thank everyone, and we look forward, and the members of the media. Thank you as well. And we look forward to a successful implementation of our Momentum loan. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Roberts. Okay, thank you, everybody. And please, as I said, if you have not gone on and liked, followed, subscribed to NCCU, you're missing out. All information, especially if you're on social media, please, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and our website has everything that you need. So www.nccudominica.com. Please go on and check out, like we said, the Momentum landing page will be live soon, so you can get more information on Momentum even before you come in on Monday. We are definitely looking forward to having the conversations with you, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the road right now, as we get ready to leave. And don't forget, back to school is coming up, so you just need to follow NCCU because there's a lot. There's a lot coming up. So for you to keep informed, just stay tuned to your community financial partner. Have a blessed day, everybody, and thank you for tuning in.
Like a strong.